This is reposted.
Today we're looking at a quote from Ed Sheeran. Are you a fan of Ed Sheeran's music?
I love the Ed Sheeran. I saw the Beatles movie yesterday, and he's in it.
Yesterday, yeah. Okay. I thought you meant yesterday. Anyway, he's talking about writing songs, and he says this: write anything down that comes into your head. Anything. Just get stuff out there. I kind of treat songwriting as a dirty tap in an old house. When you run a dirty tap, it's clogged. You run it, mud's going to come out, a little bit of water, a bit of mud, and then suddenly it's going to start flowing clean water. I think this applies to any aspect of life. It's not just songwriting. And to me, it boils down to get reps. What do you think?
You know what, Andrew? This week is coming together, and we're tied together in like a nice little bow.
Yeah.
Here's how we'll do it. I don't know if you saw the Taylor Swift documentary. I might or might have not watched that, albeit with my 12-year-old daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And throughout this documentary, it's about her making her last album, and it's incredible how she writes songs. She's just trying to rhyme, and it just seemed like, and if she doesn't have a word, someone gives her a word, and she's literally doing what this quote says. She's just priming the pump, getting words out there, and then sees what happens. We learned this week from your buddy Chris that if you quiet your brain will try and latch onto things. And I've been thinking about it all week long since Chris says that, who's the British, like, what would you call him?
Freestyle rapper.
Freestyle rapper. If you quiet your brain, it will allow things to just pop in. And I think that's what this quote is talking about.
I think that is part of it, but also I think it's like just getting more proficient at what you're doing, whether it's writing or doing art or doing anything else. The first drawing you're going to make is going to be terrible. And so if you decide you want to be an artist and you draw something and you think your very first thing is going to sell for $1 million, that's not going to happen. It's the same with writing songs. If I want to be an artist and I hang my hat on being the first song I write making me famous, I don't think I'm going to get there.
You know, whenever you hear a band talk about how they made the album, what do they always say? We were just in a room jamming, and then we worked a song out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Juxtapose that to the fictional movie Spinal Tap, which was a band about it being a big band, and every single word they wrote was important, and they never jammed. It was just like they instantly had the best song. You know, you have to just go into things thinking like, hey, let's see what happens. And I totally agree with you. It happens in business. It happens in life. People talk about starting businesses all the time. You just have to start. You literally just got to do something.
Yeah. In my life, I think the most applicable thing I can think of is cooking. I grew up and sometimes we got a lot of fast food, and I wanted to be able to cook for myself. And so I just started doing it. And a lot of stuff I make has been really bad, but I think I've gotten to the point that I'm pretty good at it. And it's a willingness to fail. And the more failure you have, you learn from it. And I think that's the mud he's talking about in the quote. The mud's going to come out and it's going to be bad. Like something you're going to do isn't going to work. And I guess for your business example, your first swing at your business mission statement isn't going to be what it's ultimately going to be. I don't think Bill Gates said, I'm going to create Microsoft on his first swing.
You know, and just to tie into what we were talking about earlier this week, I told you it's all going to tie to a nice little bow about failure. You have to be willing to put whatever it is out there for the world to see, and then whatever happens, but at least you put something out there.
Yeah, I think too many people are worried about turning on the tap thinking 100% pure water won't come out, and you just got to turn it on and trust that the crap is going to come out and you're going to end up being better for it.
I think you are going to be better for it, Andrew. You've just got to turn on the tap and see what dirty things come out.
All right. If you guys want to see how we tie things in a bow in the future, please reach out. You can find us at Reposted Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm Andrew Keller for Dirty Tap. Larry Roberts saying, thanks for stopping by.